Hello beautiful friends, welcome back to the channel. So today we have a little bit of a project. We are once again working on another one of our green stalks, as you can see here, and we are going to be planting this green stalk up with a bunch of herbs today. So I wanted to take you along so that you could kind of see what the process looks like for growing herbs in a vertical way as opposed to in ground or in a raised bed. I thought you might find this interesting, especially if you are living in a limited space area. This is just going to be a little bit of a fun project, and honestly I'm looking forward to seeing this bursting with life this year. So let's go on ahead and get going here. Okay, so I have a small collection of herbs right here. I have a organic German chamomile. Looks a little bit peaky, but once we get it out of the pot and into a larger pot, it's going to be way happier. I have a lemon thyme. I've got some moringa, some St. John's wort, some self-heal, and then I also have a French or Spanish lavender. Now for me in my zone, that lavender is just going to be seasonal, but that's okay because it's going to keep the pollinators happy. I'll be able to harvest some leaves and some flowers off of it for tea this summer and be able to store that for the winter. So I'm totally fine with it being seasonal because it's going to get like massive in this container here. So all right, let's go on ahead and get to the planting portion of this video now that you know what we're planting. My pockets here I have refreshed with a little bit of biotone. These had been replaced this fall, so I'm not worried about replacing the soil. They're going to be just fine with a little bit of a nutrition boost. You can also use some worm castings. I am low on worm castings at the moment. I've actually got a massive sifting project that I need to do, and I may take you along for that. I don't know. Let me know if you're interested in learning a little bit more about worm farming. So I've got that done in this pocket, and I'm going to kind of make a little bit more of a dimple here, and then I'm going to place this plant at an angle so that the roots will go down towards the inside, and then the plant will come out this way, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm just going to try and be a little bit gentle with this guy because he's just a little peaky from being in the pot too long. But now that he's in a bigger pot, he should perk up just fine. Just needed a little bit of nutrition and more space. Okay, so that is the German chamomile in. Now let's move on to the next. Okay, so I've got my soil refreshed right there. Just going to scratch it in, get it all mixed in. I think the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to plant up this lemon thyme. Squeeze it out of the pack like so. Now the good thing about herbs, guys, is they're really low maintenance. They are a little bit more challenging for me personally to start from seed. If you really want to start them from seed, you can. I just seem to have very little luck doing so. So I have no problem in investing in these guys as full-on plants. But you know, if you want to try growing them on, you go on ahead and do that. There's absolutely no reason why you cannot. All right, now let's move on to the next one. All right, so I'm going to go on ahead. I'm going to put this lavender in, I think. That will be absolutely beautiful right here. Now, lavender is one of those plants that is a little bit tricky to grow. They don't like a whole lot of water, which actually makes growing them in containers way easier because honestly, they are going to thrive with a little bit more neglect than some others. But check out this other St. John's wort just trailing over here. Is that not gorgeous? Once this whole tower is planted out here, yeah, it's just going to be absolutely beautiful. I'm very excited about this. No. Okay guys, so I needed to take a minute in the shade. It is getting a wee bit toasty here. So we did get that tower planted up here, and it's gonna look beautiful as it grows on this year. I'll go on ahead and pop in a really quick down shot video for you so that you can see what it's looking like, because it's gonna be changing in just a matter of a month. It'll be so amazing. I'm absolutely excited. Now, in the pockets that I don't have anything currently growing, I'm actually toying with the idea of stuffing them full of nasturtiums, just because it's a really good crop, and I will link the video at the end of this one on nasturtium growing. It's a really good draw plant. So not only is it completely edible from flower to leaf, but it also helps attract the pests that you don't want eating your fruits and vegetable plants to itself, and then they end up consuming that plant instead of the plants that you are wanting to grow for, well, yourself. So I love growing nasturtiums for that reason, but as I said, it's completely edible, so obviously, boom, go on ahead and grow it because it is edible. But that's all I've got for you on this video. Don't forget to check out my link in the description box below if you would like to schedule or book a one-on-one garden coaching call with me. We will go over everything that you need in order to grow successfully right where you are. Yes, it is completely customizable to you and to you alone. So go on ahead and check that link out below. And guys, as always, keep it simple, natural, and essential. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.